Good morning, everybody. Uh, we're gonna wait a couple minutes. So here's the deal. Let me get on camera. So we're no longer allowed to be on Facebook Live. That's what the problem was. I kind of got blocked for for playing music and stuff. So it looks like we're gonna have to be on this for a while. I'm quote suspended, not totally blocked. It's hard to figure out, what's going on. So we're going to be on YouTube Live from now on. We'll I'll put the Facebook page. I'll do like on this day in Michael Jackson history. We'll do the flowers and stuff like that. But as far as the lives, I guess from Forest Lawn 2 in June, we're gonna have to be here from now on. So I'm not sure how to work all these features and gadgets. I don't know how we can add somebody to the video if anybody knows. Um, Everybody's names are different. Okay, Crystal, I know you. Lady Messenger, I don't know you. So it'll kind of be a learning experience. So I'm gonna not, at least for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be at the Thriller locations. Today we're going to be here at the Beat It locations. I'm going to try not to play music, which is, I know, kind of crazy, but I have a couple of videos that I want to see if even the video gets us blocked. Is it a music? Is it you know what it is exactly? So, and plus I'm not sure how to share this and stuff once we get off. So it'll kind of be a learning experience, kind of like starting over. But it'd be good for the YouTube people. A lot of people can't get Facebook. Almost everybody on Facebook can get YouTube. So I guess it kind of makes more sense to be on YouTube for all the people that haven't. And I don't know if we can split screen. I there might be a way, Crystal. Let's wait for maybe someone to log on that knows on that. So it'll kind of be like a learning experience. I'm going to try to get a second channel. I don't know if that's going to work. It has to be done from a computer. I'm here in Los Angeles now, so maybe when I get back to Vegas, I'll have somebody do it. I don't know if I can do it from a tablet or if it has to be an actual computer. I kind of Googled it, but all right. So we're waiting down here for those that have never been with us live before. This is the warehouse that they did the scene. So I'm gonna turn the volume off. I mean, this is so there's our buddy Vincent Patterson. We're gonna walk over to the gas pump, and the first place we're at here, these are some of the alleyways. We'll take a ride through them. We're kind of in the Skid Row area. We're going to head over to the Monte Carlo Diner after this, if I could find a parking spot. Yeah, I know, Lady Messenger. I've been getting away with it. I've been warned. You know, I understand it. I mean, there's copyright, and everyone's looking to make money, and of course, Sony owns the rights. We know that, but I'm one of the few people not doing it for money. But all right, so see those doors? See this warehouse? That's right here. Those are the doors. So the last time I was here was one of the most memorable features here. It's a couple years ago. It was for Michael's birthday, and we had a really special guest. I got to be careful with the music. Oh boy. So we had a really special guest with us. So this was 40 years ago to the day.
You guys know the video. I don't want to play the music, so we got the block today.
Yeah, Ron. Well, you should have thought about that.
I hate hearing myself, really. As he's watching this. Look what he did. Look what this amazing man did. Just see the feeling that you get.
And Santa left something for Ron.
Oh, we're doing this now? All right.
Santa left something for Ron.
Come on, today's about you.
It's about everything Michael. It's about love to Michael. About everything Michael.
That's Renee on the camera.
So I didn't have any more etched copies, so I hand wrote it for Ron. And it says authentic floorboard from the Thriller Room at Debbie Reynolds Dance Studio, which existed from 1979 to 2018. On these floorboards, we learned and danced Thriller and Beat It. Beat It and Thriller, right here.
Thank you so much.
I'll give you a hug.
Really? I'm trying to keep it together. Now, we have the perfect place for this. All right, we have a few minutes, so everybody will laugh. There's a new place of where we're going to go.
Where we go?
Oh, my God. How embarrassing is this? You're about to see the best dancer in the world show the worst dancer in the world. Now, there's a lot of practice. All right. So this is, tell us a little Smooth Criminal, even though it's about music.
Yeah, this is a little Smooth Criminal, so we're jumping ahead a few years. So Ron has shoes and the board that was used on the show to be able to bring the lean from the short film Smooth Criminal into the world of theater, okay? From film to theater. So here he is, and now I'm going to try to teach him how to do it.
This is not the place. Do not do this at home.
Do not do this.
And do not do this on blacktop.
No.
You should be in front of a bed.
In front of your bed so you can collapse on the bed.
But all right, so you have to be locked in.
So he's locked in. Now, can you hear me? Come look
Yes,
so you can hear me. You won't be able to hear
No, not for that, so I could fall into Renee and not. Although they all want me to fall.
You're
Tell
not
me
gonna
who's
fall.
laughing. Renee, take names.
You are
see
not
the laughing emoji.
Oh, my God.
Okay. You tell me who it was.
There's a lot.
I know who it's gonna be.
There's a lot.
No, Crystal won't laugh.
All right, so you have to lift your shoulders up.
Oh my God.
Keep your shoulders back. Keep your shoulders back. Now keep your butt forward. Right. And then in one piece.
Oh, you're gonna hold it. Okay.
In one piece, you're going to lean.
Now, do it. Michael Bush, if you're watching.
Oh, no.
Michael Bush told me, lean forward and make like a
Squeezing a walnut in your butt, between your butt cheeks.
What? This is
Squeezing a walnut between your butt cheeks.
I'm so embarrassed.
Here we go.
The things I did, really.
Oh,
I look like a statue ready to tip.
no, that's it.
I-
oh my God.
Seriously? Yeah, no, but it's like Frank DeLeo doing it.
Oh my God.
Come on, it's only a 40.
Get it from the side. Get it from
Oh
the
my
side.
God.
Yeah. Get the trick photography. Come on, Michael didn't do this.
There we go. Butt back. Butt
Oh my God.
All right. So here's the deal.
He enjoyed that so much.
Laugh all you want. In 6 months.
I'm glad I bring you an event. All right, so for you guys just watching, here we are. Oh my God, we're back again. We're waiting for the. Well, here, okay. Let's do this. Maybe we get away with this. As we're waiting for the girl to come.
Directing Beat It for the first time.
This is the director, Bob Giraldi.
As actors, and I said, Michael, how can I? First of all, I'm not going to go cast them. I'm not going to walk in East LA in the middle of the night, with a sign saying Crips and Bloods, who wants to be in Michael's video. But Michael said, what? I'll get them, Bob. I'll get them. If I get them, would you film them? I said, absolutely, Michael. As long as there's enough cops there, I'll be fine. So he gets them, and so it's the first day of shooting Beat It. And it's in a warehouse in downtown, as history shows. It's in a warehouse in downtown East LA, very tough, with plenty of cops. I'm photographing Michael doing the preliminary stuff before we get to the warehouse, and one gang led by Vince Patterson, the white gang leader, has got some of the Crips, and the other gang led by Michael Peters, the black gang leader, has got other Crips and Bloods and dancers. So we have these two gang leaders, we have dancers, and we have real gang bangers, Crips and the Bloods. And in between takes, they start to get a little bored, as you do in a movie business. So around early evening, there's a couple of boom, 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 a couple of smacks, and the cops get nervous, and one of the Crips goes down. And they kind of like take care of him, and he was beat up by a couple of the Bloods. The cop comes to me and says, Bob, this, it was a great idea, Michaels, but we have to pull the plug. We can't shoot anymore. I said, I came this far. I said, I'll tell you what, I wasn't going to do the big dance scene finale at the end until tomorrow. Let me try it right now. Let me just throw the music on. Let me try and see if I can just diffuse the situation, and then we'll go home, and I won't call the Crips and Bloods back tomorrow. I have enough footage of them anyway. Now, these are some pretty tough kids, killers in many ways. So he says, I'll give you one take. Let's go for it. And I run around screaming, get everybody ready. And I tell the choreographer, no, they weren't supposed to dance until tomorrow. They're going to dance now. And we get set up. The doors go up. Michael Peters jumps on the forklift. He comes. The gangs come at you, wrap their hands, whatever. And Michael Peters and the gang leader, black gang leader, and Vince Patterson, the white gang leader, start dancing. Michael Jackson comes down the boxes, and they start dancing. And then all of a sudden, the other dancers start flailing their arms and start dancing. And I'm watching the Crips and the Bloods. They're just lined up, supposedly watching this thing going on. But the looks on their faces are so fascinating that I run over to my cameraman. I say, get those faces, shoot those faces. And he pans their faces because their mouths were open. They're hanging open, watching young African-American, probably gay men, being more macho than they could ever be in their lives. They were watching the beautiful grace and symmetry of the dance, of the choreography, that they knew, tough as they were, they could never do that. It was extraordinary. It was extraordinary. That, for me, was really the essence of Beat It, was watching the real dudes give homage to the kids that could dance. Nice story.
Great story.
True, every bit of it.
That's from
Tonight, we'll be talking to the man who directed the shoot, Bob Giraldi, about his work with Michael Jackson.
let me be careful here.
We were in that bar, the Hard Rock Cafe. It's called a scouting trip in the world of film. But I wanted Michael to come along because the areas were so dangerous. And Michael walked in, and some old drunken lady saw us. And Michael Michael! And being the hero he is, got off that stool and came to him, followed by maybe 20, 25 people. One by one. Michael, all right. And that kind of thing. And Jack, hey Jack, there, what? And before you know it, everybody was there. And here we were, the 8 of us, looking like this. Michael never moved. It was an interesting experience for me. But the experience turned out to be a nice experience. But all I wanted to do was feel and touch and see a superstar. And they reached out and touched him, and Michael touched him back. And it was the first time that I saw some sort of mystical thing happening between him and people. And it was what was a scary moment turned out to be a nice moment, you know.
You guys are tuning in. We're down at the Beat It location. That's the warehouse here.
How many days of shooting did you Beat It?
Two nights. They weren't considered days. Long, hard nights. And somewhere around 3 o'clock in the morning, you question whether you even want to stay any longer, but you stay, and you get
If the fight scene in Beat It seems remarkably real, it's because Giraldi didn't only use actors. He added actual street gangs as extras.
And that was the most amazing experience that I've had in filmmaking. Because Michael Jackson, Michael Peters, Vincent Patterson, me and the cameras, dancers. and all of these street gangs are watching. And before you know it, the first time we do it, pop the top, boom, dancing. They don't usually dance, but they saw something happening in their brothers, and I know in their bodies and their minds, they said to themselves, "Now that's macho. Man, we may be tough, you know, you may take your eyes off. We can't dance like that." And the more they danced, and by the 10th take, the thing was so hot, everybody came from everywhere, and I never forget the smoke in that factory, you know, in that warehouse, and those doors opening. I mean, it was really hot, and there was not one bit of trouble.
We're trying to not get blocked with the music. So I'm waiting for the employee. She usually comes around 9:45, 15 minutes early, just to watch those doors open.
Yes. I mean, I can't even be humble and say, but you know what? It's hot. Michael Peters had a party. The choreographer had a party.
You're here, Elizabeth.
Later, 2 nights later, and I was in Los Angeles. And I took the cassette. I went to a party, which is predominantly black, and played it. And the party was in one room, the dancing was in one, and everybody stayed in that room, and they must have played it 75 times. And you know, I mean, you can know, damn, one more time, I mean, it's hot, we're at a time when things like that have a great appeal, and that has a good appeal.
All right, let's see if we can try this. So we are in the downtown, they call it Skid Row area. Waiting for the employee to open so I could hear those gates go up, those doors go up again. Like in the video. I'm gonna try to not play music. For those just watching again, I'm gonna say it a couple times. I got suspended from doing Facebook Lives. It was a matter of time. I mean, I had a whole bunch of warnings and everything. So here's the scene of the warehouse. But before we get to the warehouse scene, we've got manhole scenes. Now, we're not sure. I'm going to walk out there in a second. This, of course, coming down the streets. We're going to drive through the street. We don't know if that was up there. We don't know for sure. The legendary Vincent Patterson, the legendary Michael Peters, and of course, I don't know, Elizabeth. It might be a while. It might be a while. It's definitely going to be a while. I'm hoping it isn't permanent. Now, see that right there? Stop. Freeze. See that right there? That's right here. The pump is in the same place. Of course, it's changed a little, right? But right there. I asked Vincent the last time I was here with him, he wasn't sure the manhole covers. I remember him saying they had to find some that were open at the time. These are the two closest ones as I stand in the middle of the street. Those were the two closest. We're not sure if this is where Michael was laying on the bed in the upstairs apartment. I mean, it would make sense since that's the warehouse scene. Some of these were the alley scenes where they're walking down. There's another alley we're gonna go to later, but just, it would kind of be nice if it was there. Once again, we're waiting. She has a white car. Oh, that could be her there. She goes, "Oh, not this guy again. I thought we were done with you." Just noticed a guy sleeping in the street there. I hope he's sleeping. So unfortunately, not a lot is really changed down here. Are you guys able to interact on here, or do the messages just take longer? Like I see it says, "Hi Elizabeth," hi, hi everyone. I'm seeing some comments. I don't know if I'm delayed or what, but I think she has a white car. But you guys just tuning in. This is we'll see if we can hear the sound when the doors go up. We can't reply to each other, but we can comment. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. Doesn't seem like they're delayed. Okay. All right. It's going to be different for sure. I'm going to see if I could start a new account. But this is what we're waiting for here. Yeah, we're here together. Yeah, look, I mean, it's not... I mean, in theory, we should be able... Here, let me kind of get on here for a second. In theory, we should be able to... I don't have the beaded outfit. It's in Las Vegas. I had a limited wardrobe. We're going to be at the Thriller locations tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, in theory, YouTube reaches more people. Here comes a white car. So yeah, the account was suspended. I was suspended from going live. I got warned a bunch of times. I mean, it's hard not to play Michael's music when you go to these places, right? I mean, that's kind of what written. Hi, Annie, everybody. Yeah. And it's going to force me to talk longer. Maybe it'll make the video shorter. I'm thinking about that too. I mean, there's only so much I could say, and if you guys can't interact, it kind of here come all the cars. So I think we're getting close. But yeah, Vincent Patterson right there, the one to the left. That was the one. I'll show you his video of it when we did it. We were down there on the 40-year anniversary of the releasing of the Beat It Short Hill. Vincent had never been there. His husband Renee was holding the camera. He was so happy that he came, and he got to wear his same shirt too that he wore from 40 years ago. Oh, they parked and walked across the street. Wow. I'm hoping this place is open. It's 458 South Alameda if you want to come. That looks like the lady that works there. I don't want to put the camera on her. But here's the steps. I'll show you how was nothing's really changed. Honestly, it's oh yeah, she might remember. No, maybe it's not. No, maybe that's the lady. Okay, that's her. I think that's her. Yeah, I think. I think. So just a little thing. I don't know. I just enjoy hearing that. You can hear it. That sound. All right, so we're gonna have to go over there and get close. Let me. Right on time, 9:57. Got. She locked the gate, so we locked her car. All right, so we'll just stand here. Brings back a lot of memories. One of my memorable moments here with Vincent. I'll get as close as I can. Unless she goes to that one first, but. It's now a warehouse. They sell soccer stuff in there. So okay, so Lady Messenger is Loniqua. Annie, I know. Tasha, Crystal Lee, of course. Wendy, Allison, Helen, Elizabeth. All right, so far we know everybody. Like, I'm seeing if we get new people. Now, I don't know how we share this. I don't know how. I'm not sure. I'll do a little research. I don't want to miss the sound. Once again, I call it the Beat It Warehouse. Yeah, no, Loniqua, they don't want me to film inside. It's really just a warehouse. There's just a bunch of, there's just a bunch of soccer stuff. But she asked that I not go in there. I went in there without the camera. I mean, it's nothing as the ceiling. You look at the ceiling. I got to see the doors from the inside. But 458. South Alameda. Hopefully they didn't steal anything out of my car. Not the greatest part of town, ladies, as you'll see in a minute. But I mean, the railings are the same. I'll show you in a minute. Everybody's coming to work. It's 9:59. 10 o'clock. Let's go. The first real short film, right? Beat It. I mean, kind of raised a bar for everything from choreography and dancing, and the warehouse scene here wasn't that long, but Vincent stood right here. I'll show you in a minute. I should stand on the window. Well, yeah, I mean, I could. I could, I guess. I mean, look, this is kind of Vincent's place. Here we go. There you go, man. Thank you. I just like the sound. Beautiful. So there's the chains. Wow. See that sound right there? That's a beautiful thing. A legendary place. Oh, they're not robbing my car. Those are the police. Okay, so that's good. Unless they give me a ticket. Are they reading my license plate? No. Okay. I like to have these guys as my escort. Some kind of street patrol. Good to see. I mean, the area, if you can imagine, it looks better. It actually looks better, honestly. I keep thinking that's where he was laying on the bed in the piano shirt. But you know, these would have been some of the alleyways. There's a couple other streets. I think it's that back street too. We're gonna kind of take a ride, but I don't want to film the people here because it's, you know. Once again, I never blend in. This is the back of it, actually. It's the back of it. I wonder how they got in there. They might have got in. Well, no, probably through the front. That's the back. Don't be scared. It's only a movie. You were scared, weren't you? But yeah, 458 South Alameda. We'll go for a little ride in the car. It might be better than me kind of walking around here. There was a story where blood dripped down on them. Hang on a second. And of course the manholes, although I might get hit by a car, but we think it might have been these two. These are the two closest, obviously. The gas pump we know is the same, where Vincent got on the back of the car. And this is 5th Street, so Vincent didn't remember. I mean, it was so, here, let me show you a little of that. It was really emotional being here with him. wearing the shirt that he wore, wearing the same shirt that he wore during the filming of that. Like, I mean, if you think about it, it was literally 40 years to the day.
We have a few minutes, so everybody.
Taking some pictures of it. So thank you. And this is where
Let's hear from Vincent.
the audition. I knew it was about gangs. I didn't know what that meant, but I thought, I was an actor, and I thought, well, rather than go like a dancer with stretch clothes on and dance shoes and leg warmers, let me go kind of like somebody on the street. So I wore this shirt. I wore my baggy pants. I had an earring in my ear. I had to shave for a couple of days, and I did the audition. And I know that when I walked in the room, Michael kept looking at me and saying to Peters and Giraldi, who's that guy? And I could dance well. So, luckily I got the part of the gang leader. And that's what happened. And we filmed for a couple nights downtown here, and this is one of the places that we filmed. This is the place where the climax of the piece happened. From the gang fight with we were strapped together. Now, when I did this in Enid, I made a suggestion that rather than strap us together, we hold a rubber chicken. So, if you really want to check out memorabilia, look at Weird Al's Eat It and see that we're holding a rubber chicken instead.
Who was the only person in both Beat It and Eat It?
That would be
That's unbelievable. Little trivia.
The only, I don't know why other people didn't want to do it, but I thought it was great. And actually, Michael Jackson thought it was funny too when I told him eventually. But I don't know why nobody else wanted to do it. So, not only did we have the gang fight in here, but this is also where Michael Jackson pulls the gangs together, and we do our big final dance number at the end. So all of that happened here. And right across the street, which you can't see right now, right across the street, which you can't see right now here. This is where I'm sitting on the back of the truck with Otis Salih and a few other incredible dancers. I think there may have been a couple gang members on that truck.
Amazing. And that's the scene we're talking about. We can't really see it with the shade. Okay.
And it was right here where this gentleman put the gas in. We did a Michael Jackson video here 40 years ago, and this part of it right at this gas station, so we're just taking some pictures of it. So thank you. And this is where it was. I was sitting on the back of the truck, toothpick in my mouth. I know I look a lot older now.
No, you don't.
In my heart, I still feel good.
You're fitting your shirt.
I'm still fitting in.
Who can say that?
40 years ago, sir. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
I can't say that. My God.
Where the other part was filmed. Right here. Really a trip to be out here and re-experience this again. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
For bringing me down.
I drove by the alleys this morning. It's not a place we want to go. It's really good. And this is morning. All right, so now we're going to fast forward a little. It should be any
Once again, those are the two. That's the warehouse
Click. Come on, that's.
where the fight scene.
Listen, you guys will never look at the Beat It video again. Listen to that click. It's so. I don't know. It can't be just me. It was not intentional, right? Dr. Aldi? I mean, the
Probably it was an effect that was put in after.
no, you'll hear it.
Oh, I know, but I think that they took it and then exaggerated.
Don't ruin my fantasy.
I know, but you asked me.
I know, I'm joking.
I only answer honestly.
I'm hearing things. No, I'm joking. It was his first time back in 40 years. His husband Renee had never been there with him, and he was excited, and I was excited, and it was. Hang on, you guys. It was just. Well, I don't want to miss the scene. Hold on. It should be any minute.
I think I was more nervous than him.
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set.
so nervous. I mean,
about the amazing Super Bowl that you did.
I don't know why I asked him that.
You know, that was really cool because Michael didn't want to do it. Here we go. I just heard something, Rob. Action. Just heard something. And here we go.
40 years later, everybody.
Oh my God.
I love that sound.
Oh my God.
What a great guy. What a great man he is. Shout out to Vincent every time I see that. All right, let's head over to the Monte Carlo Cafe, where there's a lovely tribute to the Beat It short film, a nice mural. Nathan Hernandez, our buddy, did that, and the parking is horrible, but let's see if we get a little lucky today. I'm gonna take a little ride through the streets here. If there's people, I don't want to point the camera. I don't want to point the camera at them, so we'll just kind of go by real quick. And we're doing it without music. Those just tuning in, again, I got kind of suspended from doing Facebook Lives. The page is still up. I'll still post. So I'll talk a little more about it here. But here's some of the we're down here. We're in the 5th Street area, which they used to call Skid Row.
Turn left onto East 5th Street, then turn right onto South Alameda Street. In 600 feet, turn right onto East 4th Street.
Some of the alley scenes, some of the alleys. Obviously, it looks a little different. It was 40 years ago, but this was the area, and it's really. I mean, they've actually cleaned the streets. The streets are actually cleaner than the years that I've been coming here. Fences are up. You don't see people around. This hair looks nice. I mean, it's...
Take the next left toward East 4th Place.
There's a Kobe mural. That's pretty nice.
Head south on Collinan Street toward East 5th Street.
Kind of looks like the Graph Lab a little.
In 600 feet, turn right onto East 5th Street.
Once again, these are just some of the alleyways down in the area here. It's a lot better than it was, honestly. You can tell. I mean, some of the windows, some of the stuff looks more modern, right? For lack of a better word. Once again, for you guys watching and on the broadcast from now on, all our lives are gonna be on YouTube Live. I'll try to make a post on YouTube. There's a section where you post. I'm not sure how to add somebody, Wendy, or maybe when we're done, we could maybe practice a little, or, I watch these tutorial videos and they go so fast and it makes, yeah, the comments, see, I don't know if I'm seeing what you're seeing, if it's delayed. Could somebody say hi? I want to see how long it takes. Somebody please say hello. Okay, thank you, Helen. So about 8. All right, so not okay, not too bad, not too bad. Hi, okay, all right. So you guys just can't interact with each other, but you could respond. All right, look, we'll have to adapt. We'll have to deal with it. We had a good run. It was enjoyable. I don't know how long the suspension's for. It wasn't permanent, but that was why I kept trying to log on. And I thought it was because the reception up there at Neverland. I think that was part of it. But it went 1,001, 1,002, and then it logged me off. And I went through all my notifications, and it said your profile has been suspended and will not be shared. We will not recommend it to people. You've multiple times violated, which is all true. Look, I'm not denying that. We play Michael's music, and sometimes we get blocked. I finish, I resume, I log on again. So we kind of stretched it to the breaking point, and yesterday was the breaking point. So on we go. And I guess we're gonna become a YouTuber. I mean, we're still gonna keep, Facebook for the post and the GoFundMe's and stuff like that. We'll still do on there, but I don't know how long, Helen. They don't tell you. I don't know. Uh-oh, there's the police. Hold on. Homeless person in the street. I'm on camera. All right, we're about a mile away. It's only about a mile away. So if you're going to come down, I would suggest doing it in the daytime. Absolutely. I'll show you how parking is not really good, and I wouldn't suggest you walk.
At the light, turn right onto South Central Avenue.
South Central Avenue. You guys just tuning in? We're heading over to the Monte Carlo Cafe. They have the tribute to Beat It there. Nice mural on the wall. There's a smoothie. The profits go to Heal LA. There's a Beat It club on the menu. Caesar is the owner. He's a nice guy. We'll walk inside. It's 10:30 in the morning, so we're in between the breakfast and the lunch crowd. They always have people there. I try not to film, the people eating. No right on red. Wow, how can that be? No right. Oh, okay, no right on red at the light. I see. You have to go right on red because it's a one-way. You go right on green. That makes sense. All right. You turn right there.
In 800 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto East 5th Street. At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto East 5th Street.
Obviously, the homeless population. Yeah, this is
Continue on East 5th Street for half a mile.
not a great street, to be on you guys. You definitely don't want to be walking. You don't want to go down these side streets. Just stay on the main street, 5th Street. The address is 109 East 5th Street. 1109. It's a one-way road. You used to be able to park right in front, but now it's a one-way road. There's a bus lane, which is right in front of it. If you're just gonna snap a picture, you might be able to do it, but you can no longer park. And as you can tell, parking's going to be a nightmare. Be careful of the parking scams. You'll see a sign that says $5, and it's like for the first 10 minutes. The real small
In 600
print.
feet, your destination will be on the right.
This here is the crossroad of it, Los Angeles Street, and actually I should be in the right lane, but we're gonna try to park and try to find a spot and walk out. A lot of street vendors. Yeah, it's better than it was, but it's not there yet. Actually, this here is just a bus lane, so I'm not really supposed to be in it. But as you'll see, people will just randomly stay in the street. So you kind of got to be a little careful. I'll roll down the window. Weather there's cloudy today, yeah. Let's see what happens here. It's a bus lane only. I'm gonna turn right, but
Your destination is on the right.
it's right here. It's right there. Now the search starts to find parking. Once in a while you'll get lucky. Weekdays are kind of tough. No parking anytime, no parking anytime, no parking anytime. These are all taken. These are for bikes. So I usually have to make 1 or 2 laps around. Sometimes you get lucky here. Not often. No. Okay. We'll go once more around. It's just really random. If you happen to catch somebody coming out, you got to be able to parallel park too. Kind of has a New York City kind of feel to it. A lot of one-way streets and not sure what he's doing. This guy's illegally parked. I don't know if it's the merchants or can't go right. No, this is not New York. This is Los Angeles. I said it reminds me of New York. It reminds me of New York. Not as many taxi cabs. Not as many taxi cabs. Ubers and Lyfts. It feels like New York a little. I think last time I had Wendy in the car, I was with somebody, and they ran in and filmed it. Let's see if we can go right here. You don't want to park too far away. That's another thing. London feels like New York as well. Oh, wow. All right, we're back on Main Street. Let's give it a shot here. No music. See, I mean, I should be playing. This is going to really be frustrating for me. Got to be careful of this too. You got to be, just watch what you're doing out here, you guys, right? It's supposed to be a fun thing, but let's try 6th Street. No, that wasn't a good move. I don't know the one-ways from the... Unless you get down here really, really early, like... I don't know what time. I think they open early. I think... I know they're open for breakfast. I'm not sure exactly what time. I'll try it once more around. Oh, that looked like a spot. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think we got one. I got to put the phone down. Oh no, the parallel park. My God, I'm so out of practice. Hang on, you guys. I paid attention in driving school, Ron. It's been many years. Don't want to wreck the rent-a-car. Hang on. That's that. That's that. One more. God, I used to be able to do this. Well, you had to do it to pass your driver's test. Not great, but not horrible. All right. Low on fuel. Oh, that's good. All right. Where's the phone? Okay, we're back. All right. Quarters, quarters, quarters. Always bring quarters. Have the backup phone. There we go. Are we in the spot? Yeah, close enough. Okay, not bad. Not bad for a rookie. 31 minutes, all right. Oh, okay, the machine is jammed. Machine is jammed. All right, we got 31 minutes, you guys. 31 minutes, it's 10:33.
Head northeast on South Los Angeles Street toward East 5th Street.
31 minutes. All right, so let's say 11 o'clock, we got to be back. All right, that was lucky. But the guy jammed the meter. I do need security. Where's Bill Woodfield, Big Al? I'll get a smoothie to go for the Heal LA Foundation. And we'll show you guys the mural. We'll pass on the Beta Club. I'm gonna go to Pink's Hot Dogs for lunch today. I'm just gonna put the camera down. I don't wanna film anybody. So here we are walking down the street. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There's a video of me somewhere. I was here when there's kind of the back alleyway. Kind of reminds you a little. Somewhere we bad meets the way you make me feel meets beat it. I guess not so much bad. All right. Once again, ladies especially, be careful down here. But I was here when Nathan put the sign up. Kind of needs a little repair. Beat It Cafe. I was actually holding the ladder from him. Someone's yelling. Someone's yelling. Hee hee. There's my security. All right.
I'm not sure.
I know. I'm joking. That's the 109. Address is 109 East 5th Street. All right. So I'm gonna go in. I'll show you the mural. Hey, no. Thank you. I know.
Me acuerdo cuando hacía la otra, yo estoy y esta digo, no mames, pues hizo que se acabe, güey. ¿Se le olvidó tu número?
Hey, Cece.
How are you, man?
Good. How's it going?
Got a couple more things new.
Yeah. What?
They're not just right there, you know. I got a microphone. Someone donated a microphone.
Really? What? It's on display or no?
I don't have it on display yet.
Oh, okay. Oh. I won't put you on camera. I know you don't like it. You know, I used to have that. No joke. You press-
It still shows.
Oh, wow, look at that. What year? 84,
Not sure.
5. They still have that the smoothie thing for PLLA? Okay, okay. And we got the Beat It Club. I think we got the Beat It Club.
The Beat It Club sandwich?
There it is. So, right there. I'm gonna, so yeah, here's. Okay, 6:45. So they're open early. They close at 3 o'clock Monday through Saturday. Close at 1 o'clock on Sunday. And there used to be a sign for Hill LA. I'm not sure where it is exactly, but. All right. So, what else? Anybody have anything? YouTube Live is where we're going to be from now on, doing all the lives, including June 25th. As far as the Jackson concerts, Facebook was a little easier with the music until I posted it. But like we were able to see it. I don't know if YouTube Live. I don't know. Our next show is not till. Well, actually, I'm going to be working. I'm not really. I think it's an outdoor venue, so maybe we might be able to get away with that. But we're going to be on YouTube Live right here. Happy Michael Jackson Day is the channel. I'll try to make a post every day or so on YouTube. I'm still going to be on Facebook because a lot of people, that's only where they see us. So I'll share this video to the Facebook page, so you'll be able to watch it, but you'll be watching a YouTube video on the Facebook page. So it won't be live on Facebook anymore. It'll be live on YouTube, and then we'll share it. We'll share it to Facebook. I think you get it like a commemorative cup or something here. So hang on a minute. I'm gonna order that. I think it was $8 last time I was here. All the proceeds go to Heal LA. These are the choices. The clip with the art. So that's the art from there. think a cup, a poster, or a sticker. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. Can I order mango smoothie?
So basically, the smoothies come with everything that's listed right here. So for this one, it comes with all of
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And the pita is the only one that comes with the microchips.
Okay, give me that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we ordered that one there. Beat it smoothie. Very funny, Crystal Lee. Pens away. Yeah, the burgers in the Hard Rock Cafe. But here's the menu. Sometimes he has, sometimes they have Michael's videos on here when you come in to beat it. I'm sure if you ask him. This side of the wall here. And of course, the design. Thank you.
Will that be it?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. That's that. Yeah. It comes in the cup. Thank you. Yes. We will I'll take it for the road. One last look. Thank you, dude. Once again, the proceeds. Oh, that's a good sign. Well, maybe it's not. The proceeds from the smoothies go to the Heal LA Foundation. So that's a good thing. I just want to show you one more thing. Hopefully the car's still here.
Well, we need to get that hook up then.
Be careful where you're walking. Those are pretty much that's pretty much the beat at locations. Tomorrow we'll do the thriller locations. Where are we going now? I'm going back to bed. It's a lot of work. I know it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, we got very lucky here with this meter. And even luckier that the car is still here. Everybody thinks I'm leaving, but we're not leaving. I just want to show you one more thing. So, yeah, it's kind of a walk back in time, kind of, right? What was I going to show you? Oh, yeah, okay. So it was supposed to replica here. Yes, the pool tables don't have the holes in them. Once again, we're trying to be, I'm trying to be compliant. Not my favorite thing to do. There's the sound that we can have. Come on. There you go. And you heard the backstory earlier from Bob Giraldi and from Vincent Patterson himself. Michael Peters sadly passed away. Vincent was really close to him. Michael Peters was choreographer on Beat It and Thriller. Vincent was assistant choreographer on Thriller. And of course, Smooth Criminal, and on and on and on it went. And he told the story of how he got the job. There's the same shirt that he wore. You saw him wearing that. And the Beat It short film really rose the bar. Really rose the bar for everybody. It feels strange. It feels strange not interacting with you guys. We're gonna kind of have to get. We're gonna have to get used to it for a while. Once again, I'm suspended on Facebook from going live. I don't know for how long. See, now watch how you're supposed to parallel park. Of course, don't hit me, sir. One, turn. Hey. Then go forward. Leave me room to get out, please. Sir. Shut the lights. Kill the lights. All right, you guys. Anybody have anything? Any questions? We'll start talking about the flowers. Yeah, so tomorrow will be the Thriller. Friday, we'll go back to Forest Lawn. Saturday, I'm going to be in the Palm Springs area. We'll go where Michael Bush got his star there on the walk of. Can't you see our messages? Elizabeth says, I've been waiting to see you park. You put the camera down. Well, how can I do both? I can't do both. I can't parallel park and talk. I mean, it wasn't a pretty sight. The camera hasn't pulled. Much. Can't you see our messages? Yes, Wendy, that I see. Yeah. I mean, I guess what? It doesn't. You can't respond directly to someone's message. Is that what's that? Hey, Wendy, while I have you on here, why don't we try something? I don't know what I drank. I think it's got like mango, something. It kind of tastes like a pineapple mango mix. It's probably the healthiest thing I've had. I'm heading either the Pinks or Sizzler. Does it give the option to join the live feed, Wendy? We can add each other on here. Okay. But like Wendy, like say you wanted to join. I have no. Is there a button you can request to join, like on Facebook? Do I have to invite you? There's some buttons on the side here. I don't know what. I know one is to flip the phone. The other one's the microphone. Then there's 3, 4, a camera. All right, here. I'm going to hit the camera. Let's see what happens. Nope. Okay. It wasn't that one. Looks like a person button. Hold on. Giant screen. Oh, no. Now I'm in green. How do I get out of that? Oh, my God. What did I do? You guys? I see no option to join. Do you guys see me in green? Like the background is green. I don't know what I did. Do you have StreamYard? Don't even know what it is. Look who's laughing at me. Are you guys seeing me in green for real? Yes. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Yes to the green? How do I get out of green? Giant screen. Done. Hulk mode. Oh my God. I'm just pushing buttons. Hold on. Retouch. I don't want to mess with retouch. Retouch off. How do I get out of green? Giant screen. Oh, there. Okay. Oh my God. Green in the background. See what I mean? Who's laughing? I'm taking names. Katrine, Janesta. All right. So nobody can join. So we can't. We can never have a split screen. I can never do. I can never. We can. No one can ever join a YouTube live. Really. Taz has done it. Is that a Zoom? Is that a Zoom he's doing or a YouTube live? Is he Zooming the YouTube live? I mean, is he YouTube living the Zoom? If you had StreamYard. All right, I will look into StreamYard. StreamYard. All right, why don't we make that homework for tomorrow? StreamYard, if somebody can help me. Use Zoom or Teams. I don't even know what the... I've been so used to the Facebook Live. It was going so well. And suddenly it all came crushing down. All right, if someone could research that, I'll research it, but I won't know what the heck I'm reading. If someone can calmly explain. So we got Teams and StreamYard. You've seen people do split screens. Let's look into it. I'm assuming the technology, has to be there. It's very weird not playing music. I feel like they're censoring us. Now, I mean, I know it's... I know. Look, we can't... They're not letting me... They're not letting me do Facebook Live. I'm here. Look. I'm not making this up, you guys. I mean, believe me. Watch what happened. This is what was happening at Neverland the other day, and I thought it was because of the connections, right? So I click on live. Okay, that's what I get. Loading. I click go live. Go live. Watch what happens. Go 1001, 1002, and then it logs me off. See that? Right? So then finish. I hit the garbage can. Delete. And this was the message. Suspended. I don't even care about the monetization. Read the bottom line right here. If you're flagged again, you could lose access permanently. So, hey, Mark. Thank God for Mark. Hang on, let me say hi to Mark. Mark, how are you, buddy? If you get a chance, call me tonight. We'll do a practice one. Yeah, I mean, look, they warned me. I can't say anything. It's just, you get kind of caught up with the music and everybody. Listen, I'd rather hear Michael sing than me talk. I'd rather hear Michael a cappella than me talk. But yeah, thanks, Mark. So that's where we are, you guys. I don't know how long I don't know if it's permanent, but we don't want it to be permanent. Then we lose everything. I'm going to have to download and back up everything. And We got a lot of memories, a lot of great times, everybody, a lot of sad times, more happy times than sad times. We did a lot of good things, so we kind of gotta. I'll just post like it started out before lives. I would just do on this day in Michael Jackson history. I'll do some research, and we'll post something there just to keep it going. Check YouTube. I'll try to make a daily post on YouTube. I got to figure that out, and then we'll just become a YouTuber. German in Venice. We got we're only 400,000 subscribers short. Here we come, Mike. No, I don't even do it for that. I mean, honestly, in the beginning, it sounded good, but you can't monetize a channel if you're playing Michael Jackson music. So it kind of defeats there's some like generic music that people can play, and that's how. Listen, 99.9% of the people are monetizing the channel for that reason. I'm just doing it as once you play Michael but I don't even care about that. And Facebook always says there's been a copyright claim by it's usually Sony. Do you agree to give Sony the revenue? So of course I click yes, and then normally it would let it stay up. Sometimes it'll mute it randomly. It'll take out a song or two, which is fine too. But it's not about the monetization. I thought that's how I was getting around with that Sony gets the money. Who cares? Well, I mean, that's a whole nother story. Whoever the legal rights owner is gets the money, which is fine. I mean, we didn't create the music, but I'd rather have Billie Jean playing than some random music. If like today we were doing Beat It, right? So it would have been nice to play the whole song. Tomorrow's going to be Thriller. It'd be nice to play the song. So, all right, we'll work on that. A little homework. Teams and StreamYard. If anybody knows, I'll do a little research on that. Mark will call me tonight. We'll try to maybe do a practice one tomorrow if somebody wants to click on. You don't have to point the camera. You could, if you want to click on and you could point the camera that way. That's fine. Just to see if we can get a split screen. I wanted a split screen for June 25th with Munich and with Gary, Indiana. So now we're not going to be on Facebook. So hopefully Mark can figure it out. We had about 38 people watching, which is really, we don't really get that many more watching it on Facebook. When I post it to Facebook, then we'll get thousands of people to see it. Whereas on YouTube, we only get hundreds of people to see it because most people, but it's kind of backwards because most people have access to YouTube, but more of our people seem to want it to be on Facebook. That's why we did it on Facebook. All right, I'm just rambling. My meters are about to expire. We're going to head back. Mark, if you could call me later, I would appreciate it. If anybody thinks they can walk me through the StreamYard tomorrow, we can try it. Here, just one last time, I'll give you all a laugh so I can get the names. Let me see who's laughing. Elizabeth, laughing. All right. Enough of that. We'll see you guys tomorrow from the Thriller. We'll do the Thriller alleyway, and then we'll drive to the Thriller house, the actual house. I'll give you the whole the background story on that. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you have anything, send me a message. I keep putting it off. We're working on something big for Michael's birthday. It's close. It's not official, but it's close. So maybe tomorrow. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye for now. I'm going to post it to YouTube. If you guys could just go to the video once it's posted, just leave a comment or something. I just want to see how it's being, I don't even know the word. Whatever the algorithm, blah, 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 blah. Just go on it and no, it takes a while to load. Yeah, that's the other thing. It takes a while to load. If you could just check back later, just see if it's on the page. Once again, the page, Happy Michael Jackson Day, for those that are going to see this. That's what we're going to be doing the lives on, friend. All right. Thanks again, you guys, for sticking with us here. I appreciate it. Bye for now.